Hello guys, LParker77 here, and today I'll be bringing you another review video. I've had a lot of people asking me to review two players in particular out at the moment in this week's Team of the Week, and today I'll be reviewing one of them, and that is Inform Templeton. I tried to get hold of an Inform Montero, but got hold of a Templeton first, so I thought I'd review him. So he's a left winger, he's Scottish, and plays for Hearts in the SPL. On the Xbox he's been going for about 225 to 300k, but sometimes a bit closer to 200k. According to the database, he's been going for about 200k on the PS3, but as usual, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, as I don't have a PS3, so I'm not able to check the market. Stats wise, his card stats do look amazing, with 88 pace, 78 shooting, 75 passing, and dribbling at 74, which I did think should have been a bit higher. We can take a look at the team I used him in, and I basically stuck him into my EPL Silvers at left wing with 9 chemistry, coming from a full link to Scatchell, the club link there, because they both play for Hearts, and a nationality link with Bannon because they're both Scottish. It was the second team I used him in, as I thought it was so much better than the first team I used him in, which was a full SPL team, which you may be able to work out here as I sort of changed a few players about to show you. In-game stats wise, he has 4-star skills as well as 5-star weaker foot, which is great for a left winger. It's also worth noting that he's right-footed, so cutting him from the left is an easy way to score. His physical attributes are really good, with his acceleration a lot lower at 83, bringing his sprint speed up to 93 though. He also has 86 agility and 90 balance. His mental attributes are fairly average, as you can see here. And finally are his skill attributes, which are pretty good, with his 85 curve, 83 finishing, 86 free kick accuracy, 89 penalties and 84 shot power. Had to say though, his stats don't look as good as I thought they would for a player going for over 200k though. So I managed to get a lot of gameplay for you guys, meaning I can talk about him a lot more, as his entire video is based around one player, and that is Inform Templeton. So with this Inform, I'm not going to lie, I was expecting a lot from him. His normal version is arguably one of the best silver left wingers on the game. Some people saying the best. I think that's Sinclair, but that's just my opinion. Still though, I've used his normal version a lot, so that kind of helped me work out the changes or upgrades with the Inform version of Templeton. So the first thing is pace. The normal version is already very fast, but this Inform version is just crazy fast. That's the only way I can put it. His acceleration is a little low at 83, so he doesn't start very fast, but when he gets going, running with the ball or running onto through balls past defenders, he is so fast, and his 93 sprint speed seems even faster than that, which I don't usually say about players this year. Most of them usually seem slower than their cards suggest, but not Templeton. His stats do seem accurate of how he performs in game. The next thing is strength, and I'm afraid this is one of his only negatives. You know how it is with FIFA these days, and everyone's using these massive pace, these somewhat overpowered defenders, and if you play against the likes of Dede or even Felipe Santana, he gets pushed off the ball very easily and couldn't make much of an impact. I know those are gold defenders and he's a silver, but most of the time I do end up against gold teams and he wasn't able to do a lot. That's only a small negative, the rest is pretty much all good. And I'll come on to the topic of his shooting, and in my opinion this is the biggest upgrade I noticed comparing the normal version to the Inform version. We already knew the normal version had great shooting, but the Inform version really tops it and he's pretty much good at everything. His finesse shots are top notch. They seem to go in from all angles pretty much every time. They weren't as good as the likes of Inform Maicon Leites were, but if you want to say those are 10 out of 10, I'll probably give Inform Templeton an 8 out of 10 for his, so they aren't quite as good, but to be fair, his in-game stats don't suggest they should be amazing anyway. His finishing was just as good as his finesse shots. When you got inside the box, you could always score with him, whether you decided to smash it or just go for a simple finesse shot around the keeper. They all worked and pretty much always went in. The thing that surprised me the most were his power shots though. The normal version did already have good power shots, but the Inform was just on a completely different level. In game it says that he only has 78 long shots and 84 shot power, which is a complete lie. In game they both fell above 90, and although I only managed to score one long shot from really far out, they were on target virtually every time, and if you're slightly closer to the goal they definitely go in. He worked well with my custom corners as well, because there's always the option of smashing it or finessing it, so yeah, he's perfect for that too. I did mention earlier that his dribbling on the card looked a little low, and I have no idea how they can possibly say, I think it was, he has 74 dribbling, as that was basically perfect. The ball seemed to stick to his feet, especially when I did skills with him, as he does have 4-star skills. You look or he does have the 4-star skills you usually look for in a winger, so he could chop inside and go for the shot. So in my opinion, his dribbling felt a lot smoother than his stats suggest. I did say his strength was the only negative about him, but I suppose you could also say his price is a negative too. 200k to 300k I think it was, is a lot for a silver player, and with the gameplay coming to an end, this leads nicely to the final question that you guys probably want to know. In my honest opinion, do I think he's worth the coins? I had to look at whether I thought he was 250k or so better than the normal version, and I have to say it all depends on how much money you have. If you're like me and you only use silvers or silver players, whatever, with a lot of coins spare for rare expensive players with other great players in your club, then go for it, buy an informed Templeton, as I doubt you'll ever come across anyone else using one in game. On the other hand, if you're struggling with coins and it's a decision between saving for someone like informed Templeton or buying the normal version and saving your coins, then buy the normal version and spend more on the rest of your team. So thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed this review of Informed Templeton. If you did enjoy it or it helped you decide whether or not to buy him, please feel free to give this a like, as it always helps and it will help more like-minded people to come across this video. On your screen now should be some videos that you may have missed, and now more than ever is this relevant as the YouTube sub boxes are playing up, so some of you won't have seen this or any of my other videos in your sub boxes. So to the left are my reviews of Inform Adu and the MLS All-Star Alonso, and to the right is my review of the MLS All-Star Pontius. If you want to watch either of those, simply click on their corresponding links. Thanks for watching guys, cheers.